Hello and welcome back to Tales of Lumin. Today I want to talk about the problem with 1-minute guides. I'm referring specifically to my Hearthstone guides, and in this video I want to discuss a couple of issues that I've got with them right now, and maybe source a few solutions from you guys. I don't know. I want your input, because what you guys think about the kind of content I put up is actually very important. It is. Now, the 1-minute guides, and I guess you could treat this as like a more focused version of a channel update, but the 1-minute guides, they've been doing okay. They've been getting a bunch of views. They are making their way around the internet, slowly but surely, but there are issues with the way that it's happening, and because of the way that it's happening, I'm getting next to no growth on my channel. Okay, so I suppose we'll start with the views. Now, they get a lot of views, but that's mostly just because of Reddit and Hearthstone. So Hearthstone, I send these 1-minute guides to the authors of the decks on Hearthstone. They put them, if I'm lucky, in their guide on Hearthstone, and then when someone finds a deck on that site, then the video's there. Then they generally tend to watch it. So that gives me a view. Okay? On Reddit, if it gets upvoted, and that's a big if. Quite often, that doesn't happen because, well, Reddit is Reddit, and people on there are very temperamental. They are... Let's not talk about Reddit. Okay, let's not. Sometimes it gets upvoted a reasonable amount. It makes its way onto the front page of the Hearthstone subreddit. Now, this wouldn't be on the front page of Reddit if you were subscribed to the Hearthstone subreddit, just the front page of the Hearthstone subreddit. So, like, maybe they get 100 upvotes if I'm super lucky. That's the high end. And then a lot of people see it. There are some nice comments there. I get some good input and all that. But that doesn't happen every time. And again, that is going to only give me a couple of views, a bunch of views usually. That's usually the biggest influx of views. And that's it. Like, it doesn't usually generate any extra subscriptions. People don't subscribe from Reddit. I don't know. I guess they're not the subscribing type. I don't get comments on the video itself. I definitely don't get shares. Not from Hearthstone or Reddit. And I kind of understand that. I want to talk about the sharing part in just a moment. I first wanted to give you some statistics. I have gone through all the, well, the nitty-gritty of it. I've looked at everything in my analytics on YouTube, and it seems like no one shares it. No one shares it anywhere. I think that the videos that have between 20 and 30,000 views have between 2 and 5 shares. It's not very high. Likes don't matter so much, but also reasonably low. Now, again, I understand that. I said I was going to talk more about shares. The sharing thing, I get it. There's this amazing recipe to success. You have it. It's on your screen. You're considering using it. It will take you from rank 15 all the way up to rank 5, maybe even to legend rank. You don't want the rest of the ladder to know about this. You don't. Why would you share it? This recipe is gonna be your vehicle to victory, to success, to glory, to riches beyond belief. You don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry using the same deck as you? No, that would be counterproductive. You get what I'm saying, right? You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to share it. You don't. Now, tying in with that, I don't get much support from Blizzard with the 1-minute... I don't get any support, actually, from Blizzard where the 1-minute guides are concerned. I have sent every single guide with so many pretty words through to Blizzard, and the North American Hearthstone team, they ignore it. I was sent from one person to the next, and then finally I sent it to the person that was meant to be the right person, and they just brushed it off. And again, I understand why. I don't get replies from them about this. The European guys are super nice about it, but they don't pull the strings. They don't have control over anything, but I think they run Google+. It always gets shared on Google+, and I love them for that. But we all know that currently Google Plus is not quite as big as something like Facebook or Twitter, so I don't get much support from Blizzard. where these 1 minute guides are concerned. At all. And as I said, I understand why. So, from Blizzard's point of view, this is not the kind of thing they can share, because if they share, say for instance, a mech mage deck, then this will completely skew the statistics that they need to glean from every season of Hearthstone. This will completely skew the types of decks that they're going to be seeing on the ladder. It will mess so much with the whole meta of the game if they show this deck that is, once again, as I said before, proven to be effective, proven to be legend rank stuff with 1 million plus people. You know, so currently people find their way around decks and classes, that's also important, and the cards that they use and all that more naturally. You know, because of Reddit and some other websites, and I guess because of Twitch and YouTube, people gravitate towards certain classes and decks at certain points because certain people are using them in certain places, in certain tournaments, or whatever. You know, there are trends. But if they had to go and share every single one of the decks that I put in a 1 minute guide, then they will see this big sway towards that class, that style of play, that deck, every time they share one, and that, for them, is counterproductive. Because that's messing with the natural order of things, so I can't blame them for not sharing it. It's not their fault. This is probably just out of their control. Maybe what happens is the PR guys who receive the video from me, they go to the dev team and ask, you know, would it be catastrophic if we shared this video? And they'll probably be like, well, yes, of course. We need this and this type of statistic this month. We're not going to get it if everyone's playing Mech Mage. So, I again understand why they're not sharing it. I understand why the everyday player's not sharing it as well, but that makes it kind of difficult for me to want to do that kind of thing. Now, you may say to yourself, or say to me, well, Lumin, these are still getting quite a lot of views. There's like 30,000 views in them. Now you have to understand that 30,000 views on a video that's 2 minutes long, that equates to next to nothing in terms of revenue for me. And then obviously there's the split with the... That's unimportant. Okay, so shorter videos, less income, smaller ads, doesn't make very much for me. Added to that, no shares, no subscriptions picked up from this. It's a difficult thing, and I don't really know how to change this, because as much as I think that these videos are super useful, and I do enjoy making them, it takes some effort, of course. It does. As much as I enjoy it, and I think they're great, and, you know, they help a lot of people out, it's not a funny haha video. It's not a crazy epic play. It's not a machinima type video. It's not a story that I'm telling. It's not the kind of thing that would, let's just say, get people interested in Hearthstone. So it's not the kind of thing that Blizzard would want to share. It's not the kind of thing that people laugh at and think, haha, my friends will enjoy this. Then they go and share it. No. It's completely different. So I don't know what to do with it. I can tell you, honestly, right now, I'm not sure what I should be doing. I can keep making the guides, and I probably will. And I'll keep sending them to Blizzard. I will keep personally posting them on Reddit. Okay, because when I post them, they generally seem to do a little bit. I reply to all the comments there. I get some good input and whatever there. I'll keep doing all of this, but I'm not sure if it's the best use of my time right now, and I don't know what else to do. I was considering, and I said at the start of the video I might talk about a few solutions. I was considering trying different things, even with different games. Like I was going to start a transmog series up for World of Warcraft, because that's the kind of thing everyone can share. Transmogs are great. Doesn't matter if everyone sees the transmog. It's something that people can share around, something that could potentially be popular. If I do it right, it could be really fun for the viewer to see. I don't know. Thinking of doing that. I was considering jumping into Heroes a little more and doing some more with Heroes of the Storm, because that's coming out soon. It's going to launch on the 2nd of June. So now is probably a really good time to spend some time in Heroes. I might want to try and do something different with Hearthstone, something slightly more fun or funny, but that market is currently being dominated by Trollden. As you know, funny fact, Trollden has... he must be close to 500,000 subscribers now, and he's been doing the YouTube thing for a year? Amazing success story. The guy is incredibly good at what he does. He found a recipe that people love. He found a recipe that Blizzard loves, because the second his video goes live, Blizzard have it plastered all over everything. I'm waiting for the day that his videos make it into the launcher. But anyway, that's the kind of thing I should be looking for, but there are so many other people right now looking for the same recipes to success that, well, it's tough. So I'm having some issues. It's a bit of a crisis for me with the way I've been doing things, and I'm considering change. I'm just not sure what kind of change. So I'd like to hear from you guys. What do you think about everything I just told you? Like, what do you think about it? Is there anything that you could potentially see me doing differently that would help? Am I wrong about the reasoning behind, well, people not sharing this stuff, Blizzard not sharing this stuff, I don't know, the subscribes not being, all the other stuff? I guess people wouldn't subscribe to a channel that puts out one minute guide a week and then has a bunch of other stuff in between. There's no focus. So if I was doing Hearthstone only, if I had a 1 minute guide going out on, say, a Wednesday, and then all the other days had Hearthstone on, if these Tales of Lumin episodes were just Hearthstone, and I was putting gameplay up on a daily basis, then, yes, then maybe they would subscribe, and it would be more lucrative for me. But right now, I cover a whole bunch of stuff. I put a whole bunch of different gameplay stuff on, and because of that, I guess they open my channel page, and they're like, well, I guess I could rather just check Reddit every now and then and see if a good guide pops up there from this guy. I don't need to subscribe to him because I'm not interested in the rest of this stuff. It's difficult. It's difficult. And I don't know what to do. So I will continue looking for solutions. I will continue doing the 1 minute guides for now, and I'll see. I'm actually going to be mailing the guys and girls from Blizzard soon to ask specifically if that is the reason that they're not interested in these videos. Maybe the production value is not good enough. Maybe they think that my voice would be offensive to the Americans. Maybe they think that, I don't know why that would be, by the way. I'm joking about that. Maybe they think that, you know, it is about the statistics that they need and they don't want to skew it. I don't know. I don't know, so I'm going to try and contact them and see what it's all about. But I'm going to see over the next couple of days as well, or weeks or whatever, if there are any other things I can do. I considered a bunch of fun and interesting stuff with Hearthstone, but I guess it all just comes down to experimenting with it, seeing what works. But I'd love your input, so let me know what you think about everything that I just said, okay? Because it means a lot to me if you guys weigh in on this kind of thing. Because, well, you know what you like, and if you guys are liking what I'm putting up, then it's no doubt the right thing to put up. So there you go. Tell me what you think below. Check back here tomorrow for another Tales of Lumin episode. Most importantly though, happy enjoying the 1 minute guides and enjoying Hearthstone because it is such an amazing game. Happy that.